Welcome to More Than a Few Words Marketing Conversation. This is your host, Lorraine Ball. When I first moved from Texas to Indiana, one of the things I loved best was the color of the seasons. Spring brings these bright pastels, which turn into the red greens of summer, and fall. Fall is just beautiful in Indianapolis with all of the bright oranges and yellows and a few shades of brown. The only exception is winter. It's usually filled with dreary, colorless days, which seem bland when compared to the vibrancy of all the colors the rest of the year round. And I think that's why I love and really appreciate those evergreen trees. They bring those bright spots of color all year long. And just as those wonderful trees bring consistent color to my yard, evergreen content brings bright spots of color to your marketing calendar. So, what is evergreen content? Unlike seasonal content or breaking news, this information is relevant to your readers all year long. Frequently asked questions, simple how-to blog posts and videos, breaking and product reviews make great evergreen content. These posts can be researched and written well in advance and be ready whenever you need some fresh content. So, how do you create evergreen content? Well, start with the questions your customers are already asking. Look in your email folder for those long answers you've already written. This is a great starting point for a blog post, a new page on your website, and maybe a video. Because if one customer has that question, you know others will as well. And these posts tend to index well on search engines and with AI and other chat GP. And this content tends to do well both on traditional search engines as well as AI platforms like ChatGPT or Gemini, where prospective customers are looking for answers. As you're creating your content and you're writing descriptions of the content, be sure to keep handy a list of keywords you want to rank for. Don't overload the content with the keyword, but make sure it's well placed at the beginning of your title, in your meta description. Look for niche words and phrases which will have a better shot of helping you raise right up to the top because there's going to be less competition. The tighter you go in the niche, the more you can dominate. And if you want your post to stand the test of time, you can't just slap a 500-word article together and call it a day. If you do, another article or video will come along pretty quickly and knock you out of the way. So take extra time when you're writing evergreen content. Research the topic, add unique examples and your perspective. Don't just create another video or post entitled 5 Ways to Do This. Barf. Boring. And finally, update your evergreen content. I know I said this would be the kind of thing that could stand on its own forever and really stand the test of time. It won't age and it could live forever. And all of that is true. But it's a great traffic draw for your website if you go back occasionally and add a little more content, add a different image, create a new social share link to it, and maybe a new call to action to keep it fresh. The key to success is not more content, but better content. This has been another episode of More Than a Few